Greetings everybody and welcome back to my channel. I will be your toy commander here on Planet Zizzle. Planet Zizzle! Alright, so before we get on to today's cool review, let's talk some interesting facts about outer space.
Cool.
Have you guys ever wondered what would happen if the sun were to disappear? Or if it were to die out? Well, let me give you a few of the possibilities that will happen. And you may not like them. We would face many catastrophic consequences if that were to happen. For instance, first, it'll go dark, which is obvious. Then, you'll lose all heat. Okay, and after that, that's right, you'll have no gravity. So we're not doing too well so far.
No.
And after all those things, it would be just dark and cold, and it would be nearly impossible for life to exist. What? Oh, and I also forgot to mention that the atmosphere and the magnetic field, yeah, that's gonna collapse too. And we'll most likely be exposed to harmful radiation from outer space. So you get where I'm going, it's not looking too good. So after all that, then the core of the Earth would cool down and we would become basically a dead rock floating in space. Anyways, enough of the doom and gloom. So we hope that sun is around for a while. From what I hear, it's gonna be around for about 5 billion more years. So I think we're good.
Yeah!
Let's get on to today's cool review. So everybody's super excited because the new Minecraft movie is out. Minecraft movie is what it's called. And we're gonna do some crafts today. Now, I don't do a lot of crafts here on Planet Zizzle because my painting skills are not up to par with probably some of you viewers out there. But I'm gonna give it a shot and I'm gonna paint Steve today because this is the Minecraft Paint Your Own figure that includes the Minecraft figure, which is probably like a plaster or of some sort. And then it comes with, let's see, how many paints? 4 colored paints, which are all the colors of Steve right here. So let's head on over to the Planet Zizzle crafting table and begin the Minecraft.
Hey, what's all the hubbub?
Craft. Minecraft craft. All right, let's go. All right, guys, here we are at the Minecraft Planet Zizzle crafting table. We have a few of the Minecraft figures or characters with us today. Hanging around the studio, we have our wolf. I think his name's Dennis. I don't play Minecraft, but I think his name's Dennis. We have a zombie, shovel, there's Alex, and I believe that's a villager. And we have a picture, a drawing of B. And we also have a drawing of the wolf, Dennis. Those are actually from Mama Z, who she has her own channel called Sweet and Crafty. If you guys like Minecraft, she does some crafts over there and some drawings on steps, how to draw different characters. Go to Sweet and Crafty and check the Minecraft stuff out on that channel. But today, we're gonna do some painting. All right, so let's open up this box real quick. Right here in the back, and it was only $3.25, so it's a pretty inexpensive craft to do. Let's take it out. Not much in there, that's it in the box. All right, let's take out our figure. Yes, it's like a, plaster. So it's pretty cool. Just be careful it doesn't fall over because it probably will break. There's the 4 paints and our little tiny paintbrush. Actually, it's orange on the tip. I wonder if they did that on purpose to match Alex, her hair. All right, so before we get started, we're gonna need a few things. First of all, we're gonna need, a cup of water to rinse off our paintbrush. Let's move these figures aside. And next we're gonna need this here. This is a mat. We're gonna put this down because it's probably gonna get messy. We don't want to ruin our nice white table.
No.
There we go. All right, so here we go with our Steve. It's not quite standing up. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see if I can file down this bottom here because it looks like there's a bump in the front. Notice right there, it's kind of not straight. So if I file this down, it'll probably stand. So basically just take your X-Acto knife and just kind of shave off a little bit of the front here, like that. Nice and gentle. Now it should stand. There we go, look at that. Magic. All right, let's open up our paints. Here's the light blue. Oh no, are they dried out? Oh no, they're good. I thought they were dried. Dark blue, tan, and brown. All right, so that's what we're shooting for right there, to look just like Steve. Now, I'm gonna paint only the front. There's no need to paint the back. All right, as we begin our Minecraft craft of Steve, the painting, we're gonna quiz you guys on some different Minecraft facts. All right, and maybe you guys will know the answer. Let's start out with the first one. What type of shop does Steve run in Midport Village? All right, well, I'm gonna start out with the hair first, and then we'll go to the rest. But that's right, he either runs a crab shack, a weapons store, or a chicken shack. What did you guys guess? That's right, it's the chicken shack. As you can see, in between each little pixel is a white area. I think I'm just going to leave that white instead of painting in between there. Otherwise, that will take me probably all day. Alright guys, so we're just going around the top of the head of Steve. I got another question for you guys. Alright, so which of these hostile mobs is most likely to fire arrows at you? Creeper, skeleton, or zombie?
Sweet salty sack.
So you guys think about that and let me know if you know the answer. I know the answer. That's right, it's skeleton. So far we have Steve's hair done first. Let's go to his mouth because that's the same color it looks like. So let's draw that, or his mustache or his mouth. Alright, so it is right in between here. Now this is where I need to hone in on my painting skills here and do a great job. Steady hand. Alright guys, that about does it for the brown, so let's rinse off our brush and then we'll go to the next color, which is going to be that tan color for his face. Oops, I forgot one more spot right here. We're going to do his nose, which is the same color it looks like as the rest of this brown, right in the middle. Alright, so now we can move on to the skin color, which is this tan right here. Let's get some of that on the brush. And we'll start with his face right here. Alright, that's one side of his face. Let's go to the other side and paint this all tan color. Now we have his arms, which are about 3/4 of the length. So we'll do that color next, and then we'll head on over to the blue, or the light blue anyways, for his shirt. But before we do that, we have this little spot right down underneath right here. We're gonna do that right now, which are, I think, maybe 2 of these, or 3 of these, or 4 of these. Let's do 4. Alright guys, so there's the tan color. I did the sides. And I'm not going to do the back. There's no need to do the back. And then now let's do his shirt. But before we get on to the shirt, can you guys answer, what does the factory that Natalie works in produce? Potato chips, robot inventions, or textbooks? You guys know the answer to that? What does the factory that Natalie works in produce? Is it potato chips, robot inventions, or textbooks? That's right, potato chips. All right, let's get to the shirt. We're gonna take this nice teal blue and paint the whole front of his chest and shoulders. Alright guys, so there is the shirt, and now we need to do his pants. But wait a minute here. Now, it looks like we have a gray color on his shoes, and we don't have that, so we're going to have to dig into our other paints and find some gray for his shoes. Alright guys, so I just noticed that on his... Oh no! Steve, you okay? Alright, he's fine. So on his shirt, I noticed that there's an area that I forgot. So I'm going to have to go back with the teal color and finish that up. Alright, so let me just dip into the teal. And then we'll finish this right here on his shirt. There we go. Getting there. Now you guys can, if you want, go back and fill in all the white area, but that's going to take some time. But, you know, if you have plenty of time, you can do that. Alright, let's go dig up some gray for his shoes, and then we'll do his face. Alright guys, well, some good news and some bad news. I couldn't find any gray paint, but I found a gray marker. We'll see if this works. Alright, right across the bottom. Well, look at that. You know what we could have done is grabbed a bunch of different colored markers and done it that way too, but we'll do it the regular way. We're just going to use the marker only on his feet area or shoes so it matches. There we go. I just found another color that we don't have, and we need to do the pink right there for his, I don't know, upper lip or mouth. We'll just use this pink right here. Oh, it's like very bright. Looks like he has lipstick on. Alright, let's do his eyes, which we have that color. That is the blue. Let's grab the dark blue right here. This is going to be tough because we only have to paint one square right here. Alright, that's good enough. My painting skills are, you know, not that great. Alright guys, that does it for today's video with our Minecraft Paint Your Own figure. Now, it came out okay, I guess, right? Now, if you guys get this and you want to, you know, completely paint it all, it's going to take you a little bit longer to get in between all those little, you know, Minecraft pixels or squares to get the full color. But not bad. It took about 20 minutes to paint. Alright guys, that's it for today's video with the Minecraft Paint Your Own figure. Don't forget to share this video with your friends. Smash that like button and come back to Planet Zizzle to keep the missions going. This is your Toy Commander signing off, and I'll see you guys on our next mission. It's now time for me to blast off out of here.